Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Deshe'a Monet and I create content that touches on spiritual growth and awakening while also dibbling and dabbling into a little lifestyle and beauty through the lens of a creative female millennial. Pow.
Said, baby girl, you all like me, yeah. Oh, said, baby, you.
Oh y'all, it has been a minute since I pulled out this camera. You guys, it's been a journey. The past year and a half, I think that I was not filming. A lot has happened. I no longer live in Cleveland, Ohio. I am now in Atlanta. In Atlanta citizen, y'all. I'm a Georgia peach. I moved to Atlanta to try to further, well, not to try, but to further pursue my career in dance. And the journey to get here, let's talk tea. So I made the decision last year, I want to say maybe around January, February, that I was moving to Atlanta, and I didn't care, y'all, what it took to get me here. If you watch some of my old videos in the past, you guys will hear that I always used to speak about moving to Atlanta, but whenever it seemed like the time would come for me to go, something would just always happen to the point to where I just never made the move. So it could have been an array of things, from family to internal issues, doubt, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot that goes into moving out of state, especially by yourself. So I'm actually thinking about doing a whole video, separate video on that, because nobody really touches on like what it takes and the things that you experience, like living on your own in a whole new state. Like, it's a different type of experience. That's a life update. I definitely am now in Georgia. Just to give y'all a little tea on why I said it was like a lot to get here. So I made the decision, like I said, last year in February, and the time of me like getting everything together was fun, like saving money, working, you know. I had a blast. The last summer in Cleveland was like really fun for me. I made sure that I spent time with everybody that I loved in the city. But the last, I would say maybe like the last couple of weeks leading up, of course you have like the stress of moving out of state, right? But the stress that I was experiencing was just a little different. I basically got scammed by a moving company that I had hired to move all of my things from Cleveland to Atlanta. I basically paid them a $500 deposit, and they in turn never went to go pick up my stuff. It was a whole debate, whole fiasco. So that happened like the first week of me living here. I had my family down here helping me move in, and because I didn't have a bed here or my couch or anything like that, my grandmother actually flew down here with me, and I had to have her sleep on an air mattress, y'all. So I was really stressed out. It was a lot going on. The company had ended up telling me like they weren't trying to give me my money back, so I had to dispute it off my credit card. The credit card people telling me it could take up to a couple weeks, and then but the company had to decide if they wanted to allow the dispute to go through or not. So it was just a whole stressful situation. Okay, baby. I think that the biggest thing for me though, honestly, moving down here, the biggest struggle was the mental aspect of everything. I'm super close to my friends and family back at home, so it was super rough for me to adjust not having, these are my friends right here, not having my friends and family accessible here. I do have some really close family here, but you guys know, like, your comfort zone is your comfort zone, and just to be out of it was kind of like a culture shock in a way. So that was super rough for me, I'm not gonna lie. I struggled a lot mentally. So I just have to make sure I stay prayed up, y'all. And that's the biggest takeaway that I can honestly say that I'm learning throughout this whole experience, this new journey of life that I'm on, is the more you pray, the more at peace your life is. Yeah, that's the only way I've been getting through it, honestly. Is just staying close to God and just making sure that I remember that everything is just for a season, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in Atlanta, y'all. I'm out here grinding. One thing that I wanted to make sure I definitely talked about today though is the mental growth that I have experienced over these last, I would say, like, I think it has been a year and a half. I have to go back and check the videos, but I think that the last time that I actually filmed like a sit down video like this was probably like during the pandemic or sometime around there. Like, it had to have been sometime around there. Yeah, so my mental has grown. I feel like mentally I have been beaten down to a pulp, but in a way, in such a way that it's allowed me to rebuild myself and rebuild my mental in the best way possible. So yeah, I just want you guys to really remember that when you do suffer those moments of like uncertainty and just not knowing, like, I think that a lot of us suffer from the fear of the unknown. And I think that the moment that we make the decision to just be okay and to just know that whatever comes our way we can face, I think that the moment that we decide that we can handle anything that comes, I think that we'll be perfect. I think that everybody will be so much better off. I just think that, because like there was a moment when I had to catch myself, y'all. Like, I had some really dark days in this apartment by myself. Oh, shameless plug, apartment tour coming soon too. But yeah, I had some really dark days in this apartment being by myself. And it really just took, for one, for me to pray, but also for two, for me to just take a deep breath and just be like, Deshe'a, like, it's okay. Everybody has a moment, but you cannot allow yourself to sit in that moment. You just can't, y'all. If there's something that you know that you're struggling with, like, take your moment, go cry it out. But once you're done crying, get up, cause I was about to cuss. Get up and figure it out. There's nothing that we can't figure out. There is nothing that we can't do. And I'm not even trying to be one of the tens of thousands of online philosophers on YouTube, but I think that honestly, the more that people start to attack certain thoughts, I've just never been the type of person to really say I suffer from anxiety, I suffer from depression. I think that we all kind of have those things. I think that they're human feelings that everyone feels. So I don't think that anybody really should put a label to themselves, because I think that we're all just human and we all just experience things, like some worse than others, of course, but we all experience things. So what I'm trying to say is that whenever you do have a feeling of, I'm depressed right now, I'm depressed, like I literally was telling them, I'm like, I do not want to talk to nobody, I don't want to see nobody, I don't want nobody to see me, I don't want to leave this house, I don't want to get up out of this bed, I don't want to do my hair, I don't want to shower, I don't want to, because that's what it feels like, right? So I'm letting y'all know that I can relate to what you're saying, but we can't sit in it. Like, for this year, I want us all to really just remember, like, we can't sit. And then you have to think about it. The more you feed, just like what is that one, it's like one super villain that the more and more you feed it, the more powerful it gets. I can't remember the name, but just think of it like that. The more and more you feed into the negative thoughts about yourself, and the more and more you speak it into existence, like, oh, I suffer from anxiety, or I suffer from depression, like, that's the more and more you're gonna feel it. So we just have to be mindful of everything that we are doing and saying to ourselves. Remember to always love yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to give yourself grace, y'all. We live in a world where we are sometimes worse than the people online. We are sometimes worse than the people outside. Like, the people up here, baby. Oh, the people up here. Them type folks, them is bullies, baby. They will make you believe the craziest things. So remember to give yourself grace, y'all. Love on yourself, okay? I'm telling y'all, like, when you don't have nobody around, solitude is one of the best things that I think has ever happened to me. Like, seriously, being in here by myself has allowed me to really just sit. And when I say sit, I mean sit and reflect, okay? Like, I was able to sit with my thoughts. In Cleveland, I was either always at work. If I wasn't at work, I'm calling my friends. What we doing today? We going to some movies? We going to get a drink? We going to get some food? What are we doing? I want to do something. I want to do something. Or if I'm not with them, I'm with my family. And it was always just like, just go, 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 go in Cleveland. And so when I got here and I'm like, oh shit, I can't go nowhere. Where am I going? I can't go anywhere. You have no choice but to sit. So being in solitude really just allowed me to sit. Like, y'all, I cried so many days. I cried so many days, but I told all my friends, like, I'm so sad, but I feel like I need this. I feel like God is literally transforming me in front of my own eyes. And I have never felt like this about my personal growth or development ever. So me taking that leap of faith, I thought was going to, I knew that it was going to make me grow mentally, but initially my thought was, my mentality towards my move was very much in a box. I'm like, okay, I'm about to go out here, I'm about to work, like I'm about to dance, I'm about to model, I'm about to make some shake, right? God said, no, you about to sit your ass down and you're gonna listen. And that's exactly what I had to do, baby. Like, I didn't have a choice. So, and it's gotten to the point to where, like, I haven't had a job since I've been out here. And it's now going on, I got here November 21st. So, yeah, it was 2 months ago, 3 days ago. So it made 2 months 3 days ago. I've been looking for a job since I got out here. I have yet to find one, and I think that that just speaks to the testimony that I'm talking about. God is literally telling me, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. And I'm learning how to say yes, Lord. Like, I'm not gonna stress about not having a job because I have peace and I have faith. Do I get worried sometimes? Absolutely. Am I at peace? Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. So I'm just telling y'all, coming from somebody who's been there and not all the way from there, like I'm still there a little bit, I'm telling y'all, just take the time to breathe and you will be okay. But this done turned into a whole nother video, I feel like. But that's where I've been. I just been working and really trying to figure out what I want to do with this content. So from here on out, y'all can really just expect more of me. I want to put myself more into my content. Before, I think that my mentality towards content creation was a little skewed. Just a younger mindset, you know what I'm saying? Not really understanding the possibility and the potential that creating content really had for me at the time. So at this point in time, like where I'm at in my life, I really want to just take y'all on a journey of life with me. So that includes like way more vlogs. I really just want to give y'all some raw, natural, uncut footage of Deshe'a because I'm really a time, okay? It's a key with me. It's a time, it's a ball, it's a ball. It's a ball. I want to take y'all on my day-to-day life with me. I also want to, like I said, get more into my spiritual realm, y'all. I really do have some stories and testimonies that I really do believe can help a lot of people. And I always knew that when the time came and when the time was right for me to share my stories, that I would know. And I think that this is now the time. So I don't want to add to all the other philosophers on YouTube, but when you're called by God to spread a certain message, you never know who it can touch. So I definitely want to include some more spiritual growth tips in my content, along with still lifestyle and beauty stuff, because y'all know she's a girl. Other than that, I hope that you guys are happy to see my face, because I'm happy to see my face on this here YouTube. Without further ado, y'all can expect new videos from me every Sunday night. Yes, So every Sunday, you guys, I will be posting a new video to the channel. It might be a vlog, it might be a sit down, it might be a get ready with me. You never know. My life is a little hectic and a little crazy. If you don't know, and if you are new here, I am a dancer and a model. So y'all, sometimes we be having to do stuff, okay? And like today, I have to go to class. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna film class or not, if I want to vlog class or not. But every single day is something new with me. I'm always trying to do something new. So that's why I just want y'all to really just come on this journey of life with me. And I really just want to be able to have like cute little diaries of my life to show my kids when I get older, because I'm not gonna look this good forever. So they need to know that their mama was fly, baby. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's giving face. It's giving face. Again, my name is Deshe'a Monet. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I promise to show my face every Sunday like I just made a commitment to do. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching thus far. Follow me on Instagram at Deshe'a.Monet. That's DESHEA.MONE. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next